presents another mega program for you, which is coming your way in the month of July from Monday 27th to Friday 31st of July 2026 by Archbishop Dr. I.K. Asare. Theme for the program: Just One Word. Matthew 8 verse 5. Guest speaker: Reverend Professor Emmanuel, and song ministration will be done by Minister Danso Abin and Minister Lamizi. Happening live at the church auditorium at Takman, Twimia time 7 p.m. each day. There will be live streaming on African Union TV and also on ASAGM TV. For more information, call 02024444447. God bless you.
Holy, you are holy. Somebody lift your voice for me. Yeah, you are holy, holy, you are holy, you are the Lord.
Unity in Christ Anointed Chapel International presents another mega program for you, which is coming your way in the month of July from Monday 27th to Friday 31st of July 2026 by Archbishop Dr. I.K. Asare. Theme for the program: Just One Word. Matthew 8 verse 5. Guest speaker: Reverend Professor Emmanuel, and song ministration will be done by Minister Danso Abin and Minister Lamizi. Happening live at the church auditorium at Takman, Twimia time 7 p.m. each day. There will be live streaming on African Union TV and also on ASAGM TV. For more information, call 02024444447. God bless you.
Holy, you are holy. Somebody lift your voice for me. Yeah, you are holy, holy, you are holy, you are the Lord.
Unity in Christ Anointed Chapel International presents another mega program for you, which is coming your way in the month of July from Monday 27th to Friday 31st of July 2026 by Archbishop Dr. I.K. Asare. Theme for the program: Just One Word. Matthew 8 verse 5. Guest speaker: Reverend Professor Emmanuel, and song ministration will be done by Minister Danso Abin and Minister Lamizi. Happening live at the church auditorium at Takman, Twimia time 7 p.m. each day. There will be live streaming on African Union TV and also on ASAGM TV. For more information, call 02024444447. God bless you.
Holy, you are holy. Somebody lift your voice for me. Yeah, you are holy, holy, you are holy,
Welcome to Ice Prince Luxuries, your #1 plug for all events. We have jeans, men's t-shirts, boxers, hoodies, buggy jeans, and we also having a barbering shop where you can get all your classic haircuts. Look no further. Ice Prince Luxuries is your #1 plug for all your top-class events. Visit Ice Prince Luxuries at Sunyani, Chira, opposite the funeral grounds at Chira Market. You can also call us on 0546754419 or 0549206218. Ice Prince Luxuries, best plug. Welcome to Ice Prince Luxuries, your #1 plug for all events. We have jeans, men's t-shirts, boxers, hoodies, buggy jeans. Also having a barbering shop where you can get all your classic haircuts. Look no further, Ice Prince Luxuries is your #1 plug for all your top-class events. Visit Ice Prince Luxuries at Sunyani, Chira opposite the funeral grounds at Chira Market. You can also call us on 0546754419 or 0549206218. Ice Prince Luxuries best plug. Welcome to Ice Prince Luxuries, your #1 plug for all events. We have jeans, men's t-shirts, boxers, hoodies, buggy jeans. And we also having a barbering shop where you can get all your classic haircuts. Look no further, Ice Prince Luxuries is your #1 plug for all your top-class events. Visit Ice Prince Luxuries at Sunyani, Chira opposite the funeral grounds at Chira Market. You can also call us on 0546754419 or 0549206218. Ice Prince Luxuries best plug. Welcome to Ice Prince Luxuries, your #1 plug for all events. We have jeans, men's t-shirts, boxers, hoodies, buggy jeans. Also having a barbering shop where you can get all your classic haircuts. Look no further, Ice Prince Luxuries is your #1 plug for all your top-class events. Visit Ice Prince Luxuries at Sunyani, Chira opposite the funeral grounds at Chira Market. You can also call us on 0546754419 or 0549206218. Ice Prince Luxuries best plug.
Everyone is listening to Asajim in the morning with your humble servant, the originator.
You are listening to your #1 super station in the Bono region, Asajim Radio.
Asajim in the morning, so with your #1 humble host, the originator, Mena Anopabia Metanasia, Medi Jumadi Eba Wakwemu, Jumadi Bia, a channel, we are saying a fan and baby, Wati and Ibiano, Me Patroyana Jumadi, Buni Mupa, Gidigidipa, and until Mestre said, Sanope Wabeka and Juan, I say, okay, Jumadi Swa, but whom what they say Anope and Koma Ebedin Nano. Ode waso ebefem ye na fe wanyamre atenase ashama dwumade ni nyina so ode ho ashim mepacho ubetimi edo comment ni nyina aba comment section no ase eye YouTube and afe Facebook no na yakenkan ede ama mepacho ye numbers so at the screen no ase ya na wabo modern afa na fe one ye dinsa wo so ade bia opese wo ka ho asem e wo ye show yi so no nkomo bia opese one ye di no mepacho ya na ode aba na yakenkan ne kama pa ede ama e wo fie ha anopa yi enya me nko na mbedi dwuma yi na mmom me ne me abadwafo ebesi nkonwa na yado nsenimu asuko ewo ha sei eno nti bra megusuwe yi no bra megusuwe ya no megusu a metwen se menya mempanimfo ewo fie ha na anopa yi yede nkomotwetwe no abremo na anopa yede nkomotwetwe no abremo eno nti kame hoe na ena anopa yi Ghana nti asajim in the morning yemfa morning show no emfa emro na yehwe ensem kakra bi yabekọ dawubo krata mu nsem no ene nsem ahoro a ewo yapono so ena anopa yi na yabobo ho kakra na yede ho nsem no so aba besom ewo fidikasi so eno nti mesere se ubenya ho bre na one yatena se edi nkomo edi nti yenko ensem no mu ewo graphic no emu yeko the business analyst yenko sansemu na fe yenhwe ne oman Ghana ya twere ewo the daily analyst no ensensem no emu yeba front page no ensema edaho bi nie o se GMET o kire se Ghana meteorological issues fresh rain alert GMET meteorological Ghana meteorological issues fresh alert on the rains insuo na egusu a etoto no eno ho nsem ena wode ababeto mountain se ewo se ye nyina no ye hwe nhyehyeye a wode eba no yie se na ebe ya ebeboa ama ensuo no etimi enkofa oyone foforo biara emma esanse ensensema foforo bebre ena asisie ensuo no edi nipa dodo na ajapade ene wonfie ene won nema bebre ekọ dodo na so afamu ahwere wonom kwa enna fe dodo na wonfie ba bia wode wonti betu sisi akra no edin enu nti sana wode sansem no so eba o say as Accra flood tolls rises to 9 Accra yeko enkrampota mu ho a ensuo na ehiriye no ama nipa enkron ena sesei wato nananom ewo nsiedo yeko page 3 ewo soro ho a o say President Mahama announces relief for flood victims. President Mahama announces relief for flood victims. Eno ne nsema eno so wode aba ewo the business analyst eso ena fe yeko ensem ni bi page 3 ho a o say NPP blast government over flood response. NPP blast government over flood response. Eno so NPP amanyokuo no woso wototo bomb wototo ayampia edema abanya wotisuwe se kwan ya wafa so a wo hye ensuyire a afa oman Ghana no sansem no ewo se wo hye na kwan ya wonam so a wo jepene ewo ensuyire no ho no enye ne kwan so na woni enje ho enunti NPP amanyuko no wonsem a wode emane abanya wotisuwe eno no afei or say ginger prices to remain high for 2 years. Ginger prices to remain high for 2 years. And also any nsema wasan ediato the business analyst eso yanko another graphics so na fe yankan nsema ewo ho ni bi. The Delhi satellite. Yako front page na page 2 no. Or say NPP engages in flood politics. NPP engages in flood politics. And also, or say, as people drawn, party accuses Mahama's government over deepening Accra flooded crisis. And also, in Sama, NPP amanyokuo no actually ediato the Delhi satellite front page no enim. And also, one Sama worker no. NPP engages in flood politics. And also in summer what they abandon no. After yako page 3 ewo soro ho a o say floods claim 9 lives in Accra. Flood claims 9 lives in Accra. And also hon sensem bi no tesiye no nipa dodo a watimi afamu ahwere won kwa ɛwɔ ensuyire ɛho nsɛm a ɛkɔ so no sisi a nipa mako enkro ɛna sisi no wahwere wɔnom enkwa yɛkɔ page 4 no ɛwɔ soro hɔ no so a ɔsɛ more rains coming meteorological agency announces more rains coming meteorological agency announces ɛno so ɛne nsɛm a anɔpɛyi no wɔn so wɔde aba ɛwɔ fie ha ɛna anɔpɛyi wɔn so wɔn nsɛm a wɔde aba ɛna anɔpɛyi no wɔwie no yɛkɔ page 6 na ɛyɛ yehu yewura foreign minister Okujato Ablokwa say ɔno so wɔde nsɛm bi aba bɛto ase ha ɛyɛ page 6 no ɔsɛ don't travel to South Africa unless absolutely necessary Ghana unless absolutely necessary just say okwa akoye ade bi a ho hia nkasa ansa wo betu saa kwan na akɔ South Africa wakɔ ɔsɛ Ghana wants citizens yewura foreign minister ɔno so nsɛm a anɔpɛyi wɔde aba bɛto apono so ɛno no afei yɛkɔ aseɛ hɔ nom a ɔsɛ Black Stars World Cup knockout ticket prices spark concern as cost hits levels beyond reach for many Ghanaian fans oi ɛni asɛm abawu ɛsan sɛ Black Stars yɛduru knockout stage no wa unim sɛ competition nti wokɔ na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔboa ho yɛduru knockout stage no skasɛm bi asan apagya ne mu ɛwɔ hɔ ɛsan sɛ ticket no boa na nka yɛde gye dada no ɛnyɛ saa boɔ no ɛna sesei yɛde ɛgye ɛm sɛ ntumu kakra aba ɛwɔ hɔ nom ɛno nti yɛnkɔ the next newspaper no ɛso na yɛntoa so ɛmfiri hɔ the overseer and also front page you know or say Okai Minta declares bid for NDC National Youth Organizer and also Okai Minta also the ababeto mountain say also ababe stande National Youth Organizer and also ensema or the abanono afe yeko page 4 na NADMO National Disaster Management Organization orders residents to vacate Weja Dam spillway areas immediately. Esan say ensuyire na ekoso gidigidi pa no ye NADMO e de ababeto montene say wosre temamufo a wote Weja Dam no area ho nyina spill area ho nyina say entempa e wose wotimi esori free ho na wo pake wo niema esan say ensuo na eguso eto no ebetim di ohaw soronko abre won baabi a wo bia eno so ne nsɛm a anɔpɛ no wode aba ɛwɔ the overseer ɛso ɛno nti yɛnhyɛ no nso esan sɛ sesia no ɔman no we are not in normal times when it comes to this race ɛno nti mɛsrɛ sɛ nkaebo bi sei ɛba na ya taking it serious na aboa ama nneɛma nyinaa no ayɛ kama paa afei yɛnkɔ the national conqueror and so yaman panyi John Dramani Mahama ne mfonyi ene da ha no o say National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving set for tomorrow na possible sir man panyi ni one way na ne padodo na entimi amma esan se ensuo no ensuyire no atimi asi bebre no akwan enti yaman panyi ne se oman Ghana nyina yayi nyame yadoma ochina esi ho se yede ba bebo mpaye na yada nyankopon ase ama oman no asemo mampanye na yesi aso wa wani tuo wa wani tua pa ne de wa ne mesi kono Edding nanso yamampani ede ensem abeto or say resetting our values to build the Ghana we want eno ne ensem a yamampani ede ababeto ho eno nti wo toto asre the various religious bodies say won nyina so womra na wonfa odo emebo odum na fe emmoa emma niema nyina no enye kama pa ewo sa adwumade no emu anopay we ne nsɛm a yɛma mpanyi John Dramani Mahama also ode aba se anope no yenka ema Ghana fo nyina aso ente eno no enuti yade da ubokrata munsia no ebesia na menua betena se na ye mubom kakra se ode me picture nko na beto anim na fe ya that discussion no ode me picture na to anim aha enuti yenhwe flood no ho sensem ene newspaper no nsensem a etimi aba no pay migide pa se bibia boko ena no pay
nyame adom the originator nyankopon tutu na mo si ade a chene de
okay
nyankopon yi
okay okay enti yento aso mfiri ha sesia no yehwe newspaper no ensem a ode aba flood ne ho sensem no atiatisipa na me twen se the various communicators in beba na fe ye nyina no ya do asuko e won sinum na odwen ho sen sesia no omampani e de National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving ababeto montene so do you think say sesia no se ne nema isiko o man Ghana mo no sampai bo we e be very effective ana
nyedi kan ye be da nyankopon asese ode ne so ache nyina na e bi pin ase ba kofo ma yeto su biem mesana achia krura belima mintafali one na maame nana ye bo apene se be so baka ye hona ba ma ba bi atena aja ye ge bu bedina ya bo yimu ase
okay
me ko asem no so a sadi we mo mpanyindi aba no me defo ba bi na beboa e wo me ma dwene mi akodo tumi susu ye na beboa to the extent say e wo se de bia no se the bible kan ye nya ye hu hyemu dida
sanity
e to be emphasize da man no papa obo no emphasize da man no but we say akowie say sa flooding we ever cause obi ta akra region and various places e wo Ghana no ntino obi beka se enye eni kwa se nkode ba but na yasesa to dada yeah
me kra no tie enye ba esa se yasha to dada no se ebeba so kra mpo na esa ne asinti because
postpone
yes e was a team postpone because see e no hwe miai bebre a ensuo no ahira fa miai bebre a se see ye kase no ebi mo kra ba bi omudi omuti beto no e very serious
is no me nyo akra my friend Begwe. You say not to say just because like I see the things on social media. I see you say now just last 4 years last IB, but unless I realize it's currently I'm sure okay then serious. Until unless me consult me and whether ni dia na pomdi city nti my friend is our fast no kra no money nyanye nti ma bom pai sa kra say yankopon be de beboa na
because as we are talking right now no 9 victims ni pankron na the see no wa fa mu wa hwere wo mu nkwa
fa ba bi won Ghana for make say edieto to the extent say edieto fi yetema yen kra no me de menyini pisa menyini ye kra kra na ye fe bi se cancer for beba se o bolansi obesama na o kotum no wantu ya obesama no fichiri for obesama no but in the sense to kra ye krom kira ya nkasa me o videos biblo mi fonzo ensu to na bi so bol e be hwe agu amenem na sofu bi ase be se na ni mu ade be ka jo se ya tama Lina cause those kind of yadi any be.
Okay.
Enti me kasa me mesro mom say baby afidi ahodiri koduru no. I hope say Sergeant TV dey kasa mpanyimfo tie. They should implement those kind of laws na sankrofo na sabe na from say tank cancer for no. Na ye krom kira akoba be kunam kra no cancer for go inspect. Ye ni veterinary officer wo yikurunga.
Na yeze ni akoba ne say akoba ne say omo ko inspection and sometimes ya na
enti message say
they will get people who attack them.
Enti no mesra say if obi attack you obi a eni nta ye fe bi se court no ayema ni nipa na on emrani ni me I believe in those kind of stuff more than me be just somebody but urban physical aspect in so we should work with it say na be ya e di yeba just because ye ria de bi o ye de nipa na ba say se bi o me boye kuro no na wo be attack no na kure ka be kanti so that have toilet timisi here more than years originator na when in some watanachi your toilet yes here jasi as a baby si wo bullet me choke at me abafie kura no ye nya obi ase obetime to ma yere bu amaye na ye de ya amanyesem ne de MP be ba obeko mampani be ba obeko MC be ba obeko DC be ba obeko but ye timabufo na ye ho no like what are we doing Enti mesere se ba bia fidi ahon ni koduru bia no se like a proper plan and number for the better na se allowance bi na de ba mo a at a won say teacher for ebele teacher ni no me school me ko no bola timi ye masa aba classroom me ko school tira SDA ne yakasa na ye piepia efesa enti mesere mpen for say sa council for no ade wo so modem saman no for ade wo so modem mo etimi go kwani ma wo mutimi bua no they should do it they should like now so they should implement law mra ebetimi timamufo na di say what one pre office obola what no say one to we they should treat you as if say we are Ghana ni me ma to kwani da originator
okay
me say you too kwani teacher me kwadun so say me di kwadun so abontene so o do ne system no o mo de pipe na ura as na no mo de ade akata so no mo kuntukuntuku just so there yako be how to vote original day journey you spend over be 3 hours na ye duru ye training ye metro ni ye fe ha ye fe mtumba ho ye fe metro ura as say no wapie but obe be vote original bi obedru the border of Afrawo no 60 city by city bi anka sunyane na ya to first of sunyane nyina ho city by city sa kira ya to first of kira ho ndi kro bia no hospital police station ade bia soja for camp bia ho enti ko duru am ye rich city no mo say yes yes na to so far different metro nti ko buki metro no ela me friend ka tike jun so dom sike jun so de bio ye wo kwari so metro ni sa kwasi for atita jun so zuri na o metro nim wa hwe bia wo na originator ye ko ye be ma e ko to am na no say jun so ye fane madam for no de baga 500 million
sir
what do you krono se want ya you won't come o twata kitikura de o se untimi book fight mba da me ntimi o be ya me tisi ya no me transongo me obi university we se me ni pakro
those areas and that minim se na layout no or manye layout se na ebe ye ebe bo se ye ball and this ade ne ba you say we don't know the actual cause of originator o se Ghana wo hu me meka say me tu kwa me hu say ye Ghana ye drainage system ye poor say ne dey for real me the main kan nyama no ye drainage system ye poor from Kwame Nkrumah pencil basi or pension no money Mahama pencil ye drainage system ye poor just because say am ye fundamental of nipa ya hu ne die ye bad nipa ya system ye bad ye bibia he na me video bi baby a nsoto a efa amaka gaga nsoto a efa mu no obi kuma se ya oko sahikwa na so ba bia ni pana botoland no ono afela ma drainage system ni nyina ayela o yet mo tro ma hine ne de ono ne na asase obeto ye ya fa onsi na ya ma sama kwaba Mr. Sam ya ma kwaba
yeah
bibi aboko de
erade na daroma erade cry
yo me gide pa se ahoden e wo camp
seriously ahoden wo
bibi e koso kama pa
ya daroma bibi e koso kama
ya da twedi ampo Nyankopon ase anopa yi ye dikan ahyase ye dikan abubum ye gusu aye twen se NDC communicator na beba anopa yi Mr. Sumama ye nyanente ye se omo ye elections bi ena anopa yi ewo ni zone ena fe other zones no nti obedi akotene kakra but o ma obi aba nti ne pakro nyam bedru ye die na ye nhye nsem na se. But we are also talking about flood no. We are talking about flood na ekoso sese e Accra ene ne mpotemu no. Enti anope obeka bibi kakra afa ne ekoso e wo man Ghana sese ene mo no.
Sure.
Menua ya na fa pictures ni bi to so na Ghana fo ehu ade a ye ka ho asem no ye wi be hwe videos na ye ka ho no. Na fe yetimi discuss ensem afa ho. Mbacho yenko yenim.
Em say dey kan me dey aseda e be ma twedi ampo Onyankopon. Say wa hwe yen so akwa yen na wotwe a etwe mu no obo ye ho ban a wasan de yen ewura na wotwe foforo mu enye nipa na aye na mum eye rade ahoden sa enso ena me de inchia ema yem nana chirahene ene ne mpanyimfo a amokro duamu anyina sa enso na mechia MPP executives ni polling station for amokro duamu a constituency regional and national nyina mechia wo mo edinchi akase pa PCA ema yem papa na akofo ado yem papa akofo ena bahomia mechia wo mo nyina na megidi se ewrade ahoden ne na basa ewo won so na enche nkomdie ebeba enso originator nyame anim nie
Everyone is listening
near
to
air
a
course
sermon
no
in the
a
morning
yare
with your
ho
humble servant, the
say we
originator.
pictures ni bi na wo hwe near air course na ora ho because I no pay kra make asa kra na me ra ho with some of the pictures I saw because obi be bre aye japade di mfie bebre not just a day na sa ne mani
Everyone
nyina
is listening to a
ahwere
sermon in
nipa
the
no
morning
na
with your
ekọ
humble
because of
servant, the
atoyerenchem
originator.
a eye nsuo aba be fa ne mani nyina akọ cars ohwe cars amanfo cars asai cars pa nsuo di won kọ nhu be bia cars ne kura be kwa akugu
enye easy
na dia e areho ne say obi de wo car ba akokra mpo de be fa ho adwane what about those who have garages are moton cars bakwaje busia awo ton car
areho
na iso e for the whole garage akọ cars akọ at the end of the day nipa no de na wonkonko ye nti e ya areho na wo hwe nipa ewu wo hwe ebimu a tese woni tuawuo na okowu nyame anim ni e ya areho pa na enye one area ena ade no ACC okonkran ya almost the whole of Accra almost
every place
almost betumi aka say wofo ankran ya asase na about 70% aflade wrong about 70% of asase a ewo nkran no aflade nana ye misa ya ho say ba ne sen ena saa ne ma we koso factors ne de dawson ba de ba ko wo say ye hye ne nso say wo mine say say ne na me bra na e kana your drainage system no we have a problem with our drainage system now we call other countries are what you see in say who gata wo ho you not see gata say gata ni me batra gata ade bi yakata so uni ya bani saying we kra say o to ade a wo to ade ato gatem because o to ade a form na ade beto there is no gata ade bi anam underground but Ghana ha no your drainage system no a type of open drainage system a your gutters gutters no bebre na you choked bebre na choku choking na bebre na choku no so no yemisa ya won say wan no mama your gutter na choku e the human factor nipa ya obo wa osoa ni fie nyina baller ni fie nyina baller ohwa na obi ama gutter wo ho no na wakosum agum ba ne refi say gata no e nsuo kwan nti nsuo to a e wo se nsuo litumi fa gata ne mu na ekoyie nanso nipa behwie bola e de agu gata mu mia kira ha mani ya gani gani enye wo bi na e ka mia nkasa mani de mi huye e ma na meti zongo na nsuo to gidi na amanfo fi omu fie di bola e free omu fie e behwie gu nsuo nim se nsuo ni fa ne nko na wo bi sase sa bola na amanfo afi omu fi aba behwie gu nsu a eto ne mo he na ekọ yen gates no na ekochoku afa bibia wo se nsu ni fa no nsu ni entumi emfa nko enti ye besere se sa de na ye no aye to bola egu gates mu no e wo se ye jai ne miamia ensem fata no e wo se ye jai se na be ya se nsu to a nsu ni betumi akoyie na ma emfa or how be embraying and we one aspect there is another aspect they say among for AC dying AC insu na ye bi say ya won say ansa na obi be si dan no de kan yokoto asase oto asase ni wi a oko lands na wa akoye de we say wo ye bia obi si dan na one ye man permits permit no one number amama permit no assembly na ma permit and before assembly gives you permit no oba be hwa asase ne say asase na o de ba be si dan no anase ba be ya factory anase ba be ye we no ehi na esi nsuo kwan mu ana say nsuo mu kwan ma you are giving the go ahead by na ya wonu say sika kasa it is say be asase ne wo no say won nsuo mo say ni nsuo mo once nipa le be hwa ya wo da hye nkakre na ma the go ahead interne ya Ramsey size bebre wo a anka eho no site a enwo se yesi dan ba ya manfo kwan e sika ama manfo kwan ama mu si dan interne so ye one other factor
okay
hayen ebiem
Everyone is listening
Ghana.
to Sagium in the morning. with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
humble
yeah,
servant,
yeah. Hey, am I your sema? Yeah, yeah, maybe politics. The politics now are too much. Me say make a crown Ghana, and this it will come. Who got to Abiani? Baby, say say party bang.
And now,
And son of to Abiani, and it will happen. Who go school? Baby, say party bang.
Sagium in the
And
morning.
now, and son of Yama, quite class school, and it's going to happen because everything here politics. Now there was sanitation ministry. Ewa Ghana sanitation ministry no juma de bia na amudi yenim say eba ahunidi asem a the sanitation ministry and yes ade no yehu during campaign
Everyone Sagium in the morning with your
ye
humble
former
servant.
president bia enne oye president ekokan say womo de womo ba omo be good the sanitation ministry originator news say what here
Matipa.
omo be good the sanitation ministry agwa kwa hye other ministries ase say na ebe ya ombetumi aye adwuma papa na mpo sika yade ma sanitation ministry so mo fanti gatas na afifo ni nyina no MPP aban na di
The originator.
entini se nsuo to a na efa amanfo eko ye nyina ya nka nokore se ye nyina ye beka nokore na de amanyosem beto a from 2017 na do ba ye bepim 2024 ye mbisa ye wo say ena nsuo to ya Ghana na
Listening to a Sagium in the morning with your
Anya
humble
Ghana
servant,
say
The originator.
it wasn't like this. In Soto. But yeah, wouldn't be say. But we had the NDC. Say, what would it? Saturday money crapua. I said, I knew we know. Or would the campaign the politics? Said Anado. Sanitation ministry, no, 1 whole year. You got us when you want to see na se for.
Sagium in the morning
I'm
with
a
your
papa John the man,
humble
Mama
servant,
Cracker say.
The originator.
In Suokrano and 2 years because about 1 year. It is 1 2 years.
When a casa.
Yeah, Papa John the money, Mama.
Oh, fact.
Oh, I said, me can't and two for a wow, I have my proof. Or say, Nana Gufadu, about bonity in so crowded and 2 years,
Everyone
and
is
then
listening
in
to a
so not 2
Sagium in the
years,
morning with
then
your
a
humble
cost then
servant,
AC.
The originator.
Sanitation ministry now was a sanitation ministry, no? Echo share, your friend is saying, local government, and your friend is saying, Ministry of Local Government, and a Ministry of Works and Housing, and then no more to me. And then you saw the farm for you. I found the helicopter now, so it was the impact. If I say flooding, no, at the about
And Rami, who's that video? No, hey, just enough Miraho.
Oh, no, Papa.
Yes.
Papa John.
Raho, Papa.
When you're swan go super.
Papa.
It's a politicians. Is say, and you're dear Biana, they are politics, and they are man yourself. That's the thing. Is you find your politics. Oh, you find your politics because I did a natural.
Servant, The originator.
Natural. I bet to me about. I bet to me see. It's your politics are your day, you know. Yeah, na air time. It's your best politicians. They should be mindful. Among you, who can and son of the idea be a politics and Baba be nya ewo my Ghana. Na nema be a air cosono and yet.
Everyone is listening to a
And then
Sagium in the
local
morning
government,
with your humble
chief tensi
servant,
we now the come on. Oh, part say, ni chief upon ye van come ahemfo no. Ye van come religious leaders no. Na omunya de ahemfo no say omo party mu bete. And I say ahemfo no mo ton sase bia ahemfata na say omunya sase na say de. And na me bra kasa na o kase. Sama first sama wo nua aduane kora na. Etumi
Everyone
hwe
is
aduane
listening
ni.
to a Sagium in the
Sama.
morning with your humble servant, The originator.
Enti it's time yenye hihye papa bi yenye ne papa bi nto se de be ya saa de we ensi na wonwa se NDC nkoa time na ya na saa de ma we isi de wonwa papa so mo nkoa time na saa de ma we isi wo bi sa ho se
o se o kasa no o sha se nsem bi say no ma ye mfa nya politics but right now you are also criticizing them
because say omo de aya amanyosem nti na make cancer
no but wo na wo kire kwan na ense se wo so obowura sa kwan no so
I am saying
let us talk as Ghanaians.
Yes,
I am saying
say
don't let us politicize it.
Nti amoba pe na Nyankopon akere wo say ye fa nya amanyosem
se okoso aka na sa na ekwakoye say wo kura mom na se ye wo de amanyosem because se ya na se esi wo obre so na o maka na se wo no wo hu kwan na ekire se ense se nka dan time no omo ye sa na se si aba be si wo omo so abre so na se wo so wo be criticize ya then it's the same thing
ade we da ha
and na to ntimi ntwa
ade we da ha adeɛ wɔ yɛ da ha no edi dwuma ɛboa sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a adeɛ bi ɛmfa ho wo ba yɛ no sɛ adeɛ wɔ yɛ a ɛboa ma adeɛ bi ɛmfa ho me ba meyi afiri hɔ ɛde akɔ baabi foforɔ woyi firi hɔ no adeɛ ɛnwɔ sɛ ɛtra na hyɛ aseɛ ɛɛtra ɛɛsɛe nneɛma ɛno no me na mede yɛ abanyɔsɛm wo nsɛm a wokan na ɛboa bɔ wo ɛna yɛka sɛ ensem ne ba esisi wo mama pen so because mo de ya amanyosem mo de odo river mo de ya amanyosem 2015 ama circle amanfo wu amanfo hyeye wo mra na nsu to nti why then this why ade bia ya amanyosem ade bia so mo de ya amanyosem wo Ghana bia ebu abo ade bia mo de ya amanyosem bia ebu abo nti mama ya hwe ne ye na ye hunu se ade a nipa yentumi enya ho hwe no the only thing I be yan say yede enema betoto to akwan mu na eba enkonkoye kese na mfa ohaw ne oyene emre amanfo
MCR fa yeko videos no so sheda yi video no se na be ye benya audio no amanfo a wo hwe ye benya audio na hwe ye wi a ye beto ayensem no so e wo ha anything yi overlay ni free so na fe ya ko main videos ni so the videos ni nyina ma ahwefo nyina ya hwe
Everyone is listening to a Sajin in the morning with your humble
the videos ni nyina ma fe ahwefo nyina ya hwe wo hu ya ko support
place is flooded with water. We are begging for the sisters. National Service, Fire Service, please come Chacha area. Behind the Malam Station Melco. The whole place is flooded. The whole place is flooded. People's houses have been occupied by the rainwater. And it has entered their rooms. People are dying. Children are dying. Please come and rescue, okay? Pregnant women are in the room.
Better life. I wish for comfort.
Afa video ba kuna na obi te the fence wall. No obi te fence wall so apapa mo sa. Isa video no so mame. Ayo ko yi.
Yo.
What's what me sat the meet up with saying kwanya nipa benya kwanya o de wuti beto baby kura na edin.
Everyone is listening
okay,
to a Sajin
yan to aso.
with your humble servant, the originator.
Yan to aso. Yeguso ayedi nkomo na no yensa aka the National Democratic Congress representative Mr. Amwako Ata ewo fi ha na no pay a ono so waba beka ye ho anopay no ye de nkomobo no eba beto awo so ewo fi ha eno nti mema papa kwaba mpacho papa cho microphone no mame mema na kwaba na afi yatoa ensem no so ewo ha enti papa mema kwaba
ye eja
yo mi gide passe bibia boko
oh nyame adom me ho ye pa
ye camp boko de
boko sawo
anopay nya nti yese elections bi koso baby obetima aboye mu kakra ana unya nti bibia sa efa mo zona debe na
mate medical achia atifo ne ahwefo nyina na machia studio sumpenifo ewa akwanya yenya
okay
se ye ne adehye eba bedi na atwetwe nkomo nso no krene local elections na ekoso
okay
nti nyame ye nadomo a na ebeba so sede ya plan no
okay
na chimenya sebia ene mia bebre time no ya hihya eduru ha nyina ebe kɔ ne akwakohwe ato aba no
sanity
Everyone is listening to a Sajin in the morning with your
all
humble
right
servant.
eno nti ye beda wase na ya ma akwa abakese pa se ye fi ha de on sheda ma hada
first time amamba hey first time
Okay, nyame adom so heya ne wo. Asagem radio, Asagem TV. Aha. Enti da biara da na wotwe biara no Monday to Friday. Ye ginam. Ewo morning show no so. Asagem in the morning. Ye be ma wakwaba. Na Ghana so sisi ya no nsuo ho nsensem flooding system no ne ekoso yi no obeka bibi kakra na fe ya bowra nnensem no so na ya to aso.
Ebisa for fire ho. Say wo hwe o man pa to say Ghana. Almost a year Dusia. Na say ye hwe dia airto o man no a ebisa for in fact na eya. No nya da je hwe video ni nyina na edi kan ebema abusuanfo a ohun aka ni nyina no se yema ya ko won hyeden na enim se brepa mu no mo abeba na eno achi no se etimi etutu ye hofo afuto ebetim de etu ne se du ba bia no ma bi wo hwa ye nso ha nro arahusam we nyina esi no na nyina ani abena bi nso etura esande egu emu said a bay and soon a dew ran a bed in Ebeko. Dear say as a science when near Bambi, especially a quiet for so to your nomagu. Now, as a minor shall see a team up so. Said bread we say, as I said, you say, ye be there now say, see a decline to a penaso. Going in our can be. Na ama sa or how in United Abba. Need him say, a quay no. Ye the normal better 2 years. Na man penin so I can't send be. The all kind say, dear Dunaya, because he said now or not here a look cotemuna, all corner, all banana or shade, the Ayakosoa. In fact, now, depending in a deal, sir. Now, in Mr. Brepermino, you and I can't boom semi. Because baby, I do know I see a will be in the funny home. None the other boy and no dear papa, because it's what I buy and on funny papa or far. NDC 4 MPP 4 5 CPP and do I to abin our found and tea say yet me tenancy. Nan share papa pay said a baby to me abuana. Yes, so yet me do no more appointment soon so abrasia my.
All right.
Very hope.
Okay, you better was say Nafe Yasam Wakwaba once again. Asajim in the morning, I don't pay young fast than in Emma. Ice Prince Luxuries say anope wo boy chidom ama yede anope asagim in the morning no abrewo ewo fikesi mu na ye to yensem ne so last week no na ye discuss about the state of the nation ye di kan abobon say ni bi so but enne no ye ba the issue about agenda 111 versus the big push.
Okay,
I hope say ye the topic in ma onra
you
okay 80 agenda 111 versus the big push. It is a CNO Meko Mr. Samso. Na watch the overview of Agenda 111 any the vision. Nema bia na wo susu se Agenda 111 ne buy no nanka ebeboa kwan ben so me wia me the other questions and beto answer na fe also obechire the overview of the big push and say be Ghana for anything mamufo a wo hwe ye ne no wo bete nsem bi ma se efa these two policies no eho eti yenko yensem nemu na Mr. Sam yensha se emfiri so na yembo nwuram
okay
enti yeka se agenda 111 na asechire pa na sen ewo the NPP
agenda 111 de yeka se agenda 111 na hospitals mako 111
okay
na nado bawumia omo wo hodo na omo pese omo si in the various districts. Say na be ya district bia Ghana anya de obetumi anya hospital a edimu na empo o yare na no de yen refer na district na nkasa ebetumi ahwe ama bibia akoso now sa trimpo we e buy emra na covid during the covid time you say na the number of hospitals are na ye wo Ghana ha no na very very limited. And you heard the rate at which COVID are not air corner, not a who papa. Inti, Nanado, and then a pound for HNC say COVID no ebe shashi te and I say ebe dos wa Ghana ha ye be papa because World Health Organization crowd predict say COVID in Africans be woo specifically omo bo Ghana din say Ghana for be kopa nti na akoba se e we say hospitals bi say eba nti omotena ase e plan e say e we say omusi sa hospitals we ba nyame ani mni fofie anto ata emra omu firi so no omutumi wie bi ba majority na edu advanced stages a ebi ye 70%, ebi ye 80%, ebi ye 90%, ebi 60 na sefo.
Everyone is listening to
we were hoping say aban we ba anka wo beto aso because ya pa John Dramani Mahama ono ane no munsem e ka kire nurses ne say agenda 111 na MPP anwie no say me ba meto aso na mafamo ama makwa akoye adwuma ewu na nso ye mbisa ye ho say eko ehun asem etesen ya pa John Dramani Mahama ba e no kre say wo ye anase e no kre say wo to aso ana masem ne say a big no because wagina baby aka say agenda 111 ne kura na Akufo Addo o si no atego ne kura na mfaso bia ni so na ehun yia say osi agenda 111 atego na Ghana de baby ayeka yesi nkofo bi wa ya na omo ho na pa John Dramani Mahama eterbo wa na ogina campaign platforms na wo kan semia ya na eye ne say o kasa kire sebe Ghana fo a o ma dwene wo fom kakra ti yemi say hu say at the end of the day ono no kan say sa agenda 111 ehun hia say na Akufo Addo besi atego no ene onenam AC 275 market atego within 4 years and me can say we your friend satire and inside satire you irony and that's the kind of president we have. Nti ubisa mi agenda 111 na yetie no and agenda 111 so ye kono ye wie bi
mutimi wie dodo sen
dodo de ye wie te say o we dodo de at least about 10 bi de metumi aka say ye wie about 10 bi de because
say ka say e adwuma
me send no videos ni bi mo fa bi into videos mo fa trade into o ma me me send no videos no bi about agenda 111 commissioning
awka resa ubenya video ni bia na ye mo magana fo hu ni awoka no
agenda 111 trade mo fa trade de say ya ade a me ne send e na ye wo one very say time in so western region and then so western region so mo wie bi wo ho ema na ebo adwuma gidigidi
wanya video no okay
fanto so na
6 completed, 6 under construction.
And this is backlog of necessary wouldn't move fee. Can you see agenda 111 and can look at the number of nurses who be employed and work quiet juma. Now so yeah pa John Dramani Mahama wa abandon na mo mugu dem say kwa or the sea market or the Adani market is here dwedi
yanko enim Sam yanko enim or the video not so
nti
the person what can be
nti we agenda 111 ni bi ano we dey
akwan
yes we dey akwan
fa the other video no
we dey akwan
fa the other video no
dem or the atoso so
enye no na open
push no na me pia we man no eno na akwan e wo ho ba hospitals and so no yeah nti
MCR do unya hu ya me ento aso
we akwanya MPP ye
unya hu ya me ento aso
nti say obehu me send no videos nyina
o de ko wanim me
nti na me kan say agenda 11 na nka ebe boa ama o yare a baba konya wa friends ba konje ayarehwe ebe san boa employment they be create direct and indirect employment nyina
okay
e be create na so aban we buy no ama be say bibia
okay Mr. Amoako Atta also Okasama the National Democratic Congress NDC papa also yenhwe onsem no kakra the big push ya mampanye John Dramani Mahama e de bae no sesia no yakase big pusher saying na ye sintiase because policy ne de NDC policy but NDC no so no the policy beba abonten a e wo se Ghana for timite neema se ne hu the way a policy na ankasa esitie enti kire mu kakra
onu am da se nansa na no ma me here Roberta ba ko bi
okay
yenu no kan say about be 10 as I speak me ensa na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aboa ma yato mfidie agumu a eye adwuma o say do na oka no ebisonfo say hospital esi ho a enyina nim no mai wo hospital edu ba bia ensem fidie ne no ma ba wo penti dan ko esi ho na se wo wie na se machines nim nipa anya adwuma wo mu a ontimi nka se wo wie nti se wo hwa
nya botre o le manenka se video ne beba
miensa na eye operational ayesi enim se sa miensa no na nipa yim na wo ka se na se ye mampani
Everyone is listening to a
morning
with your humble servant.
Ejuma papa wura otimi ehena nka oto asa projects no so ezo forma yen koye chikakra se ehwe Ghana ya manyosemu a bra na yesi Mahama schools no ye schools ahodo ezo for ehye wura mu a sabre no nanka agenda 111 no nke di seska no ekoko hye mu anka ye wie o nka ye wie sese wo pese dwomama onwie saaje na 111 ni nyina emfama Ghana fo ye pene so na mom sai yi blog no so ehye wuram no a hye wuram more than 8 years eno de na ye de aye na bi so for eno achi mo ma memra big push no eso bra mempeni obonto ani nyina no ebisonfo na odika na eko wamfa erupre enti ohu se Ghana na nkasa na ye wo hawo pa kese e wo yakwan ho ye hawo kese e wo yadan ene ye mfidi dwuma ho ndi de ohu ye ne sese man bia no ebetumi akoso pa yi a na de se de no magugu akwan mu enkanka efa yakwan so enti ohu ne se so obomodna se yakwan no a asay ni nyina no ye behwe na ye de ama contractors and as contracts na saafo no so atimi ahwe na ye yi akwan ni nyina na ne efe kura wo ni se enye saa akwan no nko a ye wa akwan bi wo ho a eye so busy nti ye bypass ene ada yi e betumi aboa na akwaniaba die no ene akwantuo ni nyina atimi ayeden aba ero nti na mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama who say so bomodea na odisa dwumadie na eba say bebo foto bi e de ato na foto na ye bo no de ebe ne say ye betumi ahwe na ya kwan na ase ni nyina no ye tumi ayeden ahwe na ye siesie ni yie na say ba say me ko na se won so ko na ye kwa akodi adwuma ye tumi edi ama na ayeden ama na akoso pa yie ama nti big push no na kakra meka de afa ho ne se eya kwan ene no esese eye na yetimi ehwe na yesiesie na ye man no so yetimi eden ekoso enkanka efa ya kwan eho efa ye nkane asem ho efa ya dan ene ye nwumasua nyina ho de ye tutu ne yie pa se de nyina yetimi ehu no nti big push no na de ayepe e de akere no mdase.
All right. Ye beda se also wachire ye niema eni so kakra sesi ai no yen hwe yen call the big push corona so na fi
everyone is listening to a Sajim in the morning with your humble servant the originator.
Big push agenda I say to improve the country's road network including highways, feeder roads and urban roads.
Okay.
Yahunu se aban bia ba obo ne ho modern se obetimi aye bibia ebetimi amatemamfo ene Ghanafo nyina agenedi sesei na yemampanyini eti su sesiye ene akwan a sesiye yehu se nipa contractors ahoro bebre ede won sa keka akwan no are we looking forward say afeni beko na wie na se yemampanyini ne term ne beko wie no na akwan no wo wie ana se yebese anya mfutukwan still na Ghana for because of afaso
It's on fire that was
because e ka agenda no yeko
no correct man penny na di so ade hu nyina ne say sa dwumade na ode asinani so no ebe kwa wie de na Ghana akwan no ahabu nchimu be se ade owotwe about 80% of our roads ni nyina no na ka say yetimi aye ni yie pa maye.
Looking at the current state right now
dia wa ade ba akwa bo sha wo hye ne se bra wo da dwumade na di e wo sunua na me mo hobi dia o kan ne se scan de de eta ho nti wo yes it is on records
okay yanko
o je se scan de eta ho ampa so scan de eta ho say contractor bia obetumi awie wadwuma no wo ba ska bia so de ma no sabe den won sabe kan eno nti enam sa excuse me enam sa bo hye no a mampeni a hye nti no yenim say contractors no so be ye adwuma no na won sam so aka wayi nti sa dan ko hye bo say contractors say ye adwuma wa wi a won tua waka nyina no wo check kai ready e wo ho a dodo na akokọ ji e ko fidi obukura e de e ka ho bi a de amekan dodo a etie e de dodo a hwe ye bia no e di ho adanse se big push ne de e ye mpaye e ne ye de sadi hunu se nka mampani ne bre e ye mfie na ne be kwa wie no na nka watimi awie ni nyina amai na bisan fo man hwe se man bia be koso a e ye na kwan se bi kan che wo se e bi akwan hu hia na nipa na odada even say her hospital from Chira to Sunyan get it in the 10 to 15 minutes I do so we so find am say kwan ni 45 minutes na da so te kwan no so enye no kwan ye wa kwan bebre nso ho nti say nyina de empire pa at time man pani achia ngi di ye pa so betimi awie na aboa ye nyina nso ya kwantu
okay
that's it.
Fine you better was say also watch it and say mukakra Mr. Sam yehwe agenda 111 na oka ho asema NPP suggested 111 and anase see oka say emu 10 do you think say na a great achievement
answer me kosa we no so say me yes am about
yanko
o say emra na me papa e kasaro no ka say agenda 111 no ka yeri to e blocks ne so a anka no infaso maso na e blocks no emra na NDC e free akonya no so no to out of the 200 e blocks no na NDC for na nkasa etumesi only 23 and I think the World Bank will say any other way so no also etumesi 23 so in addition say you can NDC for e blocks are to me see ya na almost 46 emra na omo free aban mu akọ MPP ba no MPP abandon sa e blocks no was the e blocks no omo ko see bi wo ba bia nyamie ni muni wo de ni papa mu akwata o ka se ne banko sa school na menye so be ka se ne banko sa school no onko because eye wura mutu ebi kura ra be kwan kura ye boko kura no eye fuo mu kwan e na de ko ho it took MPP aban edu chum ana eba ya ebi wo a omo de road omo constructed proper road eto wo ko ye ebi wo a they added dormitories eko ho a ema enkola no energy ebi mpo no omo dormitories ko no kura no student bi ko de omo ko a sama kwa ta omo so omo nko MPP and it's on record say yetumi see about 60 or more e blocks 60 more than what the NDC did nti ye de we project bi to a ye ba ye hwese ye to aso e ba bibi akoye ba ye hwe agenda 111 na e be ye something like an emergency ade bi a e we say ba se na be ya atemamufo ye ho beto ye because oko confirm no she oko kolebu a ya na ye referrals na e ma pressure e ba ho na se ya ye hu de si kolebu kando instead of somebody board dealing with whatever is going on or no as a minister na dealing as a board or saki amount for it's because of sanima we nyina bi Njaka district bia no nanka ye wo agenda 111 ya so wo agenda 111 dan no enye chip compound bia ene na nam kobedi na nam we no a proper district hospital obetumi kwa de atoto nya regional hospital ho amana ye because na enya hospital be ya gugwa nyame anim ni se wo si 110 now usi 10 a nyame anim ni enya achievement because o strike percentage ni kura na kitwe bi but the question ne say various ones no edu advanced stages bebre edu advanced stages are here a little push for us to complete it so here a little push for us to complete it you know bebre na edu advanced stages are anka MPP na ke that's what we see na ka metumi de message mi busa anka ba now there anka ba 80-70 agenda 11 hospitals ni there na anka yesisi awie and you know papa John Dramani mama ka say so mo ba o mo beto aso because ono ni hu say na edu advanced stages odo ni hu yi
okay o project ni bi ene dia two screen so no okay 80 we ye agenda 111 project a ewo trade hospital a yema mpanyini nana adodankwa ebesi ye I think so betima run ho commentary amaye
anti say
dey supporting
ya share we na ye won say trade hospitals no ena nana ado all commission nti won ni pa na omo ena papa kasa no awa kwata kasa no so mahama ba na obeji mfiti egu mu nti we wo hwa mahama ena bi mfiti egu mu
say we NPP for the commission answer na mo free so
yes
it was no operational na enye adwuma
yeah
oh it was not operational because say you people decided not to send nurses and doctors to that place to go and work and nurses and doctors na your employer mobile be yi omadi wo be san yi omadi enti ni na e kan wo bi so ana mobile front so yes awo anya we nko a there are others a wo hwe hospital kama and e kwa and info afa yes and this is the kind of country we are Ghana asase so Ghana Ghana isika o sikapuduo ena if I say shesa no
all right nti ya kwere ni to awon se no so
hospital kama say
to awon se no so se na wo kasa wano nsiye
hospital kama say wo be ko na sabi infudie na afa no etina ya kan say nti agenda wawa na eyitirimpo na eyade papa because sanam se kan na say ye hwese ebe sayen yare kura na necessary omo fie sa backlog no mahama na san kreti ye no eto wo ansana ye ben se na akufo ado ye free so no kaba na kasa necessary ni nyina ono ko share won bo se me ba agenda wawa na ye beto aso na ya famu adwuma automatic posting na mamu nyina makọ kaba na ka necessary ni ye adwuma de bia me kan kaba na ka won ti konso ye chi kaba na ka wo su kita chok o chira de so enya me papa mahama nti ene be bia wote Bacho.
Yo, yeah, vedasi. Masa, obe batala na.
I was on send be de. Yeni ana Canada de. Na so de dodo. Na asem bia so de na baby ana ntisa.
Okay.
On say na o kan projects aye to aso. Even brana na do kra ba ye no. No ma bia yewra ajekum kufo. Oye ye no a Mampeni Mahama Baya Wanyan Wantuaso. It is on records. Some are schools, hospitals, and many other things. Near Penny and as a colleague, a worker, onim they are making. After so science can be said, ye nipa binumadi. Say nurses for binum near you. For it is on record. Here Hebra 2017, you see Ghana. Say a soldier for ne police for I wanted to bia. Now upon winning our buy, did not rob and doors when you want. It was out for the Okunya tricks and every and he's away. It is on records. Say the pumps out for in our way, mum. You have none way, Yaman Penny by an uncle Pesoya say, but here the uncle or just no. Say, baby, na BBC, ya, in a Ghana for Sudia, baby, and your canoe. Because they are all canon. Even hospitals in the crowd, their commission and so crane. This is soon where Nancy for you so in sooner Dawson or Bell Hronensa. Be a rensoa. The all canon, so commission there. It is no operational. Same fancy beer. Chila hospital, yeah, we Nancy in Ninsua. And I send Cania any more. It's not for better than I yedma. And Boncania or Chronic generator, and I'm seeing the Bintino. normal bebre yo ha eto sini wo ho nti ese ansa na be kan so wa commission bibia na ka se bibia ye okay nurse fo betumi ahye ase aye de adi dwuma wo nti eno ho yi na mbese de e kan de mnia ne kan no ho sanye ni nyina no na ete sa plus
yo yento aso in free hub how is the program going to be financed without placing excessive pressure on the public debt? Kwambe so na the big push agenda yi ye be fa so a ye be run and as ye be hu adwuma without say ye mfa pressure enkoto public debt ne so
abisa for that say ndi we 2025 budget ye de 13.9 billion na ye de shame say bitimi e de aboa the big push no that is 2025 budget ye nti yeah say every year bia na be allocate and I say this can be ebe call the big push ni mo nti van say no 2028 no na the 21.2 billion Ghana cedis na dey akoshim Jesus say any other funds from other donors in and around the world once Ghana funds say do be enso ya doye nti yes also can say the petroleum fund bi be den ebe kwa akoshim ediwe be kwa akoshim di say the sa no mani nyina ene sa gold no ene diamond na yetutu ni nyina na no so royalties na eba no ye di mu kakra so be den ebe kwa akoshim a ebetumi aboa sustain no na ya kwan ni nyina so aye nua ya ote hayi va say nyina ye dwuma ba ko ya chechefo ono abeje atum se ne kwan ya o mane moto so ana o mane ka so a oni few minutes bia na ho nti we ne ye ska ana se back na ye wo na ska no so no se de mampene ska na de ta ho so onim contractor bi on friend musa no se dwuma bia contractor bi ye ya ye ntua ne ska na o de ne certificate ko ye no ne nsa ka ne ska se bi o ho sa o me asonte a ye be ma mpanimfo nso aso atena nipa ne nsa ka because adwuma de ye wo ya is 7 nsa e kan worketua ana ne ye se fatawo se de be ya abre nyina no betumi atua Ghana fo no a ye boa ye adwuma no e de boa wo no e ka
mama sign for question we nka ho sisi na ba besi mitri we are speaking about the big push agenda eye akwan yamra fie sunwai to Techiman ye kwan sisi yi no ye de ama contract meboa
sunwai to Techiman pe budget na wo kan ye no the man penny kan ne say ye kan this year 2026 budget na ye de sunyan Techiman ne be de ebe na no kura nya maaye no oguso a wo ye kwan ne ba ese wo hwe kira ba bia na du ba bia ye bre pa no wadwi ho nya ese wo ye gates ukoye hima every police bearer team and kwanta ho ekọ ni nyina no ye de aguso a oye ayefe oye akwa kosi handle ene other projects big push ni gusu aye de eye nti eguso
because niama me bisa o sa question we no eye from Yehima barrier
yo
ekwa kokosi me kan say barracks
yo
sa kwan na ye de ma contractor no wa no wahu the way akwan na siaye and I think say in the turn of NPP kwan no I have been wondering say didn't here up till now contractor aye adwuma we na aban ti men kan ho hwe ana nipa ye de contract ne man ana Ghana Roads and Highways for mu adwuma nipa ne ba be ye ya na enti momo ba ye no ho so mo beje aka contractor no ehu na ya ye ne foforo ana se je se ye tu ye ni faso
haida se per de mampani e kan ye na the Minister of Roads e kan ye no kire se bi push ni nya bade a sa kwan ni nyina no ye de be kan ho am wa guso ayi ni nyina kama because nti ma se be kwan ne tot because ba bia ha adwen pa ne se udu barasa and the ho no a oko sa barasa in between ho no everyone for say ka duru ho a etim di more than 10 minutes because we do ho say we to no bo ase kakra sa mi wa nso so ye betimi a ye na ya wom ni say sa contractor na we kwan no contractor betimi akwa akogina ba bia kan say this ka oje ntua ma no everyone for it is on record kwan na ye na ni 3 days o na kwan na ha se tutu se minim se ede na si yo bra ogu kwan no so no fa se bi ogu so ya woda in fiada memenda na ska bi na yise ye ma ne si so abisuafo na kwan na ahya se tutu afa na ye de sofi na ye de sa isa sapetin na ye abisuafo man no ye twam wo ho ye hwa ma ye twan ho hia nyina betimi akoyi a ba kwan ne be ye ni ye nti se ye de ye kan se kira kwan no de da mampani akoma so pa eno nti se big push na ye de kwan na san be ma contract no wod ni nyina be ma wa ye from Sunyane to Tachiman na ko hamile ni nyina ama ye nya se bia de hei na ma na enam se we anya ni enti da bia bi so fa nya sa kwan de nya ne sa se ne sa da chi bi no ye be se akwa akọ se iska ho na mo ne ye ne se betumi aye kwan na bia 20-30 years se de nyina ye kokuma se na ye ni agim ka se bra ye mo fra ye ko excursion e wo kuma se ye wo school enam se na kwan ye papa nti bi so afọ ya nche bande what de na ye hu nti sa kwan ne de eva de nyina ye koma so na ye nso ye de ye campaign ema atemamufu ate se ye ba ye behwe ne ye sa kwan ne nti bi so afọ kwan na ode be ma contract na ye from Sunyane to Tachiman ye kwa hamili na ode ma ye mfa bi ma na ye jabi sana mpanifo ya wadwen se ye be ye no na egusu so ayeye those ye nyamfa ma contract kra na ye pese ye kan ye nti na egusu ayeye.
All right. Back to Mr. Sam. Bibi o habeka ana me fa question number. Na ye hwe.
Big push no. But you pese me bisa say unim sika e wo big push ni.
As ye ka say die menya enim.
And you unim America kira e $10 billion.
10 billion.
Yes. 10 billion.
And that's what go.
Oh. Onim friends me brand. Go na the head ya e fa na ye beko. Because no kure bia wo ho. 10 billion. Ya ko IMF unim sika e ko pay. Current IMF e friends ya ICT still na NDC for eda so I say IMF for omo monitor wo mo no. Unim sika e ko je. Oh, originator. What's that? How you say money now?
Me, you be calling him.
They call it $3 billion. $3 billion. $3 billion.
Okay.
It is a 10 billion. And the whole look, Shadi, you know, Ghana, you want to the extent say, you call IMF, Ako Bobosia. You call IMF, Kobo Bosiano. IMF, am I 3 billion? Say if I'm my year. In trenches, I think that the last amount to come release was 600 and something million. And we went for only 3 billion. But we have 10 billion there. And then put the money, Mama say, Sasi Kade wo ho. O see a tie ho. Inti ade tie wa me a contractor. Na e we say aban o ma me adwuma na me ye because say na when you see abre akwan ne de say sika ne tie hwa why the delay mobile aban mu a na mo share yahima baras yahima sa akwan kitwe bi no hwe ya omo de we si so ene ko say e wo hwa omo ba aban ma na mo share ring road na say na mo ya ring road no ebubu amanfo dwiri amanfo dan woduma say egui na amanfo osu ibi kwa fa ho wi because obi pension sika wa ko dwiri egu ene fa kwa no so na ko say ube wo say akola akora nam ho ekita sofi sanete akora egu so say banya kwan a sika ne tai ho nse sika ne tai ho a ade na sa kwan no contractor bia ni so a wo ye adwuma kwa abisim Sunyane abisim omu dwiri amanfo dine amanfo store say wo kwan ne wo nyina egui with the intention say agenda no basisi a big push ne basisi a sika no so tai ho de ma America no say tai ho ko we say obe hu say we bi si so ye adwuma kwane kwane big push no ye scam ye big scam. Another one of their you're saying they are scamming way no ebi no telling Ghanaians
say o kana sa so a ene say na agenda 111 so yes scam because 111 na say we 10 pa
jai no you don't know what you are talking about baby I make no listen to what I am saying no wait agenda 111 no na Akufo-Addo anko gina ba bia da anka kire Ghana for say sika odi si agenda 111 no etai ho. Please wait. Wait. Let me
check CB.
Yes. What is kind of Taiwo? Kudo. Originator. Whoa. Sika. Osi yensi diamond. And then na yensi amount. Sika ne Taiwo. Contractor bi na obi na odi dynamite say we si dynamite. Na sika ne Taiwo. Sika ne Taiwa. Won ka se nipa no fa ono ani sika ensi na onile udana na se wa sika ne tie wo di sika ne ma nipa no de sida na ma ho ato. It's a question I'm asking you. So se sika ne tie wa I don't see the reason why ya pa John Dramani mama pese contractors ni ye adwuma bi ansa baba ba sika no sika ne tie wa already no ansa na nipa no all tender ni we no ye be say ni we ni ya bra no or can the amount that will be involved. It is 1,000 Ghana cedis already no ewo ho awo de abro nti wunim say 1,000 cedis fasika ni na ma no don fa anya kwan no ton because o di sika de ma na o de be kwan no today contractors are not on site because we say yentu ya wo moka dia pa John Dramani mama in one of his events saying statement me say na o ka say oh it's because insuo ni to nti antina wa ma contractors no every site no and the question is say Sankran and so far on it, Galamsey site, I'm not to Galamsey site and so far. What about this? Part 2. What about this? Part 2. Okay, but to me, hey, Sa Quina contract and a year, you know. Sa Quina contract and a year. Quine be an old year Quina. So, per se, Quine cha. You were the first quote, you were the second quote, and I think we are the final quote. Now, you group the first quote now. And we say a compati into the area one of us one a compati no yama the first quote. Yama the first quote and I allow cars I'm a cars a faso no they say like I did not compati say that be ya e be hono be den and say the final quote na baba be go sa kwan na you want contractor no onwie kwan no enye the final way no na you hu no hono onwie. That's a big question. That's the question that we should ask now our here because we and our friends say contractor no crowd feature ha. Passing Ring Road, Berlin top 4 Esu. Why?
Now meba I didn't see so NPP echo IMF muso dental no scanner ba no hospitals no 111 na mo predict here na I didn't mo ntimi anya mu dodo na.
Please, I am telling you say
I
am telling you say if you go to IMF now kwaji scar IMF na chira odi for scanner here. IMF na chira odi for scanner here. IMF na kan chira.
Eti breko na MPP e propose agenda 111 no na odi scabe na e ba be adwuma no.
Let me land. I am not to was here.
Just go down odi enko. Na bisa question dey at all.
I am telling you say Oko IMF kwaji bosia IMF e chira wo kwan ye be fa so a. Obebo e fa ne say ube yusu sika no. Say sikani bi na ya agenda 111 sika kwame meti ya mi to me nkyere because ko biema no ka say e de kwa da say nya no kura na di tro nti e wode minim wasem ba omo de agenda 111 ne ba ye no na omo nim how they will be able to what found it na mo de asi omo agenda 111
Siska wo de ye project ni
yes and then there bibi anse kwan nti na ye was RTI first RTI no utumi ko find out how a very saying and I make say ya papa betumi ko atwene e de yakọ ala ko je say o pese wo hunu kwan a sika na mo de agenda 111 efiri they will give it to you o pese wo hunu they will give it to you but it was not on record say Akufo-Addo na ba obi ko gina ba bia ka say ebia 7 way sika way e wo for agenda 111 but it's on record say point of the money ma waka say big push ne tie ho nti tie ho they are all release
and then
my bre
Chamai
boss
na me o say na de metumi aka ne say and then na agenda 111 mom no yes scam adentina make because big push no yetimi akire say wo 10 billion na as of 2025 5 budget near the 13.5 billion muna she manaka say yeah person no ma muda ho e matima mufo e den ehu
me ba sha say mo dey say the she
yeah hwade
no wait o say mo dey say the she
yeah na make can say 2025 budget yeah the 13.9 billion billion.
Okay, good. Say na kwa me say me ba dey say no wa pre
na neighbor me the American business say
me name head na enya
the American business say the American business say yeah source of funding so na some percent most can the Ghana for nti no anche ba bi esika no kwa so where you funding the project
wait mama say on the 10 billion for the big push. Na scan tayo. See here so 2025 budget no the 13 point something billion.
13.9. It is on record.
13.9. So papa, one name one edit choices here because I don't say
Moso agenda 111 now say mo de ska say the shame.
Me buy me kanska.
Okay. But me will figure bi wa ha. O say corporate
papa dom na man na obeka che Ghana for say sika be tie o na Kofi Job kura no ni we bia ba beto wa 50,000 we bia ba beto omeje
it is true he has
omeje it is a sika be tie 10 billion na originator what we ye de e o say gaba na ka fa wa adwuma mu because 10 billion e tumi fa wa adwuma mu twa ka 10 billion ho e na ye bra akwan wi papa acha to aso
your chief the answer say
tale perfect funding no
neighbor ewa ya ko papa e
sa 10 billion no a o kan ho asem no o say mempani ba ne Ghana ye hyedan kobo bisia bia wo ba bibia ba o kan say sa petroleum fund no ene ada yi minerals royalties na yenya na ene o de be boa en eno so ana oguso o de ye ndi eni o kwan say nua mane ye say 10 billion akwa say yeska bi e value for money go aja na wa ye kan ho asemi say du ba bi no say nyina itimi anka nyina ye pe but enam say na funding bi ani ho ntina akwa say ye de bo hataw ye de abo hataw ndi adan de ye ntimi an complete dodo na because akwan ni school ni apomden yi de say nyina ye de ye ho jim na ma wa ba ya wonya nhyehyɛ papa mfa nwu ho na adane be kɔ na ye ntimi an wie na de ba bi ye kan ho asem.
All right. Anunti Yeguso Asadim in the morning so na o share e wo Asadim TV Asadim Radio. We are live on Facebook. Yasan so e wo live e wo YouTube no eso. Anopai wadwen kire no mehia na ehu behia se also obebo room. Now de wadwen kire no abreye e wo comment section na say both comment sections e YouTube and Facebook no making kind kama pa e dia ma. Me pa cho obetimi so send SMS through numbers here edit to screen ya say 0244093566 and now so betimi send it through 0506017 those numbers ni nyina active and now no pay no so person wo do adwen kire e ba na ye kenkan ya obetimi do adwen kire ba. What are you going to say about ensema no pay ye kano agenda 111 versus the big push and ho nsem na anopay yatena se asinkonwa ye de ebro no enunti miguso ametwa ho na ye fast de ni nyina so emma Ice Prince Luxury say anopay wo boye amade se adwumadi abawa kwan mu. Mr. Sam yenko wasem ne so wa he say agenda 111 funding yeko. I say the agenda 111 was founded primarily through very sorry yeah befa course no I say agenda 111 Fabra was founded primarily through domestic government revenue, statutory allocations and emergency relief funds rather than dedicated external loans. What is it? Maybe yebeko anymore. Afa yewie enoa the financial framework relies on multiple location streams managed by the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund GIF. Afa yanko he say also primary funding channels. The GIF startup capital, the initiative officially commenced with $100 million to $600 million startup fund secured by the state through GIF. These funds were deposited into $600 million. Okay. Thanks for the correction. Afe deposited into the dedicated health infrastructure account at the Bank of Ghana to pay for the land securing and initial contractor mobilizations. Afe you call the other funding now a petroleum revenue. And also a core portion of ongoing funding is drawn from annual budget funding amount, which is ABFA, which channels 20% of Ghana's oil revenue into national infrastructure development. Into funding no, the other part no. And afe yakohe say ya or say COVID-19 relief funds. And also because Agenda 111 was conceived during the concerning the economy.
Only I will say we are here can be an intimate concrete evidence be actually say. Sika yedi Asia muni. And it's a man Agenda 111 no. They are not me pay your study.
1.9 million. A billion, 1.9 billion. That was the whole total way. And a hospital be also no. About $17 million into multiplied by the number of hospitals now. It gives you.
Says can you me the ma
no, the question is, sir, what baby bia can you be is can you call annually? It's a now you release it. I think I'm saying, boss, whether the money was there. But when you are the money because the money is there.
And for going forward, you know, when you phone can say, won't means very amended the mention. And when he say, going forward, and say, Ghana as a man say, baby, be a young trans and plan ye. Said on man penny, Etimia can say, and I'm saying, Scow Huntino or the Yakwan or do one the Emma contracts. Said the baby to me, I yet yamay.
Okay.
Inti
Daniel, me pacho se opesa ode wadwen kire eba ubetimi afre ye studio lines no me pacho for numbers no to screen ase 0244093566 and I say 0506070400 sa two numbers you ena no pede adwuma ofre for na odi kan frame no em se na ye guso aye bon se ne so nti yentimi amfa ubetimi afre na fe wode wadwen kire no aba ba bia wa wo hwe yem bia wiase ne na fa na nyina if you want to join the discussion please call our lines right now na fe yem peke na ye new ending sa wo so e ofia ena no pe ye to ansem ne so Mr. Sam call him.
When say big push no NEC for omo a manifesto promise one of their flagship manifesto promises are the catch the Ghana for so yeah the big push but and a big push in a kwan yeah enya kwan never be bree said the boy economy na se funi nyina
me will be wa be kan wa
yeah e ka ho nya kwan oba aban mu no wo konfie mienu akaka krem na waduro take to bi na big push sikare Taiwan are na still na ya kwan na ya basasa by Taiwan, you pass with Kansas City and see 5 budget, you know, almost 14 billion. Mahama say big push near 10. According to my statement, and so no, more really 25 budget, no, more than 13.9 billion. So, every day I am fat.
The I am fan say, who say, Bravo Casano can't send me. I've never one project. Na ye execute
a different
But it's a quite say acquainted the na balan light mama be nti say acquainted na bia ye tenna others no so ye den e ka ho bi
it maza ma chapese bi sa question we dey two question dia mama asa
ete
maza ma chawo sisi ya na ye ba ne say o school me sika bi ya de sika bi abrɛ wo sɛ yɛ fa sika we enye e bia yɛ fa ntu borehole e wo school mo na obi aba sɛ borehole no opese otu nipa na contract na waka che nipa ne sɛ oh ansa na obetu borehole no the kind fa be 20% bra e be sha ase ansa na watu borehole no make kan e bia nipa be 10 na aba obi a 20% amanfo na ba akuchia sa 20% no e mai.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning. Pacho Udini baby of free.
Yes, sir. I do Augustine, Jassy Assemblyman.
I do Augustine, Jassy Assemblyman. Me Pacho, Mawanonko.
More from the people now, but Ambassador.
Pacho Casa.
Ose sana no din komona aban bi aba won party program NDC at the big push sana most time na MPP so do agenda one but the any different NDC and MP this time NDC essentially John Dramani Mahama common fund and that be an or two first 4 million over 4 million never last year the by 22,000 over 22.5 million never now at the bar say one thing anyone didn't have a fine on one is said before we infrastructure no as a contractor no maybe you wish what to call a certificate and through that certificate then a band there so aka and when the contractors go tell no more issues certificate they come a biner and the big pusher a biner in aka that's the research is over so si ka ta ho na fa ni ya bisa contractors no so say why no why pana why she no certificate a biner in aka because na ona bo mo ka peta no na wo di tama ni bi nyane ewo atukuku ni push no ye aban ka say obia o di say wale akwa ye o pa certificate mura obitia sika no wa obitia enti min ti say contract bia ka say o ma ya ko di this time the certificate akọ aban na NPI education free ho na afi so ni abele Ghana to den change ya gana any your perception aban you project do this time remember na yen die men to aso a amwa ni the time ya ko na bia any aban bia be ba yen change amani kakra bia project 1, 2, 3 within 4 years now over Chibaye and not focus on that project. That's over different government ba oba ote maybe ebi ne aka ewua ne sa afari but what here because it's a time no say aban no the government here na you 8 years na ko be here afari na se wua asema wala agenda wana nkenya ni di hunya minority call after we say omo kwa demonstration those kind of things and we say obi da the abandada na yemo menye ansana ya party for
okay
both say education sector menye say health sector menye all other sectors menye ansana ya sa kapo pro eno ne be boy anya ta de bia dey say
Mr. Du. Before Bekono, do you think say abanya ewosui aye waban akwanya wa project say obeye in the big push no with time allocated left no men kan say emra aka wo nanima ode be wie no ode be free akonwa so na na say ode be to na nwuma so no obetimi awie akwan no as proposed
and make make possible because the government continues process you know because the number of the is Kumasi Express away now abandoned possibility to own to na high but to be my major part but here say abaya so only one you go be na dey no so o be try there atwa so na abua yen because then attempts no are yen policy to na yempa to mabuto no yempa ye apart and tell your political party no because political party no I say you just when you know what to you move it in and then I be a higher no and you know can be obekima we the but and a highly important abandoned to you
okay you better was son pay obaso
welcome.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm sure. What's it say? What's it say?
Me ne kola re nya adwen.
I didn't see on nya adwen.
Sika ne tai ho. sika me tie won tell you won ya na ye debate ana say ye kasa mama ye hunu say the kind of nipa ye ni wo kasa kire won e bi ye intellectual and we say ye biti ya adwene no na ye ma ebi mu biti ya adwene because won to me nkan kire me say na me bisa e very say honorable no obi ni tubo who so mo kopɛ 20% mbra omo akɔ omo nya 20% ni bi sika no so tie ho nti wo hwa abo mo akɔ ma project na ka wa na mi wa sika na tie ho tade na sika na tie ho no wunyi ma omo ma omo nye na at the end of the day ono ne share obenya no Palace no Eurojet tua 339 million na the rest no Ghana abaye tua. So it was a shared responsibility between Eurojet and the government of Ghana. Tina Eurojet tua 339. The account is saying government ebetuya. Project no the start date TNO the start date is 2010 and the complete first the completed date should be what 2012. So within 2 years all the Eurojet project should be completed within 2 years. It started from Atamels. In Atamels 2010 it was also 2010 no year 2012. TMI says I'm na NDC. So now a NDC and there was a project no more complete because Eurojet for no almost can was on the bar na e wo hwana ye di e was say the year adwuma no ba ye misa ye wo say DNT and NDC for omantumi awie any of the Eurojet project any omantumi awie even one Eurojet project meanwhile e ye momo time na we sanka mo wie sa project no omantumi awie e ma na mo koro na afari oh and me pesa me ka and me pesa me ka no na mo koro na afari e wo 40%. Afari ewo 40%. The na akosoro pa salaga. Na it was 60 something percent salaga. The aka nyina wo form. Ebi kura na things ebi kura ye be 13% or so. MPP ba ye no. Yetumi wie out of that project no out of the 7 no. Yetumi wie 4 complete eye adwuma. Complete eye adwuma. Na yantumi anwie salaga sewua na afari kura na ehun ba asema kan de Japan ko kan sema ange we kura na 98%. 98% na MPP jano omanebo ama of Brazil memory ekwa his project no o kan say by September of sa afina mu no e was some commission project no na fofi anto ata sa afina mu September amba na papa ne wuye mkonya helicopter crash no nti kanaka omanebo amate ase a
de wo kan nyina no agenda 111 no sabre no contractor mo de ma won no mo ma won percentage of money na yeso de mo ma won sen meme de sa ne ma no de ubisa me a mean to me no in the sense say me name sika ya de ma contractor be ba choba the American say no say wo kan say sika ta ho a na nyina nso enu say before do na so this camera bi so onye adwuma ni mali tim dwane
o timi dwane
ndi sa wo do sika ye wie na say wo timi
ene de me mo nya adwuma because answer na wo de adwuma ba be ma wo bi no na wo make sure say nipa na ye credible offer wo say answer na contract no ka wa wo contract na man. It is a amount say ebia enye niema bo na ebia ene me the budget of 1,000 aba na ebia na chisa na ya 2 mienum na ebia na e kosoro ene bibia be kan wo de a ene na don't see the reason why sikare Taiwan won first can money pa no fa nya de na ho nto na fa ngi udini because ade we kwa de ya wo tena power afebo wo de gi mudini is sikare Taiwan de tina wo nya na wo ngi udini no I don't understand.
Me bato yenye wrap it up.
I don't understand.
Yenye wrap it up. Mr. Bakwata me Fabika on afi we are wrapping up na so.
Reason for that say bra na call na ka so kan asem bi say big push ni yentimi wie ni nyina on say if you say contractors no be working at a slow pace bi nso be ne de 10 nti ye hwese bia ye mfiri so kra no na about 80 to 90% of big push project na ne yetimi awie ni nyina said be ya the next NDC government nyame yadma 2029 no obeba no no so aye den watoa so di say e daadao say dem fansa agenda wa mo de bosome miensa na se di afepe ye wie de abusanfo ye Ghana aduane kro ye di say de bi be si adi di ntenten ye sa na bi nso be di no because he kira kwan ya say contractor ye de man no esanso ye nua ye kurumni say otimi wie ne ntem am ye sure say ka akɔgye ne sika but enam say ebie ba bi adwuma na duru no aka ho ne nti no ontimi nkɔnkɔgye eno na na nkyerɛ sɛ mampani ne ntua ne ka wo eno so nkyerɛ sɛ yɛmfa sika ne ma na sɛ de ma na abusua sɛ nipa no wantimi anya na yɛ nden nti sɛ de anhyehyɛ ne tie ne bɛkɔ ne sai kyerɛ sɛ wie braba di sika eno ana na yɛ kuram nti abusuafo de ame ɛka ne sɛ big push no de aba bɛboa man no because edu ba bi na ya ekokuma se ne nkran no sɛ wona man nkran kwan so a na sɛ wunya na ya anadwo na wa obehu sɛ yes I am hyehyɛ nkwan na de beba ba sɛ ye other rules no ka ho a so for be ma kwan no so adwo amayen na robe no so kran so ayeden asen abafo because we wo ha na we wo ha na timi ayeden aboa nti eno de ye dia ye bɔ mpaye ye srete mamufo nya so mfa mpaye bodi bi enta ekiri na yentimi enye na emwa oman ni nyina.
Okay. Right, you are still live on Asajim TV, Asajim Radio. We are live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Jumadi no, yeah, the final part no to us so na fe ye sorry so enti ye final words and na fe final touch on nsem ya yakanyina. Ye mfa be ye simanum eko eduntem na fe ye wi. Enti Sam, memo be ye 3-4 minutes na fe ye clearance kakra na se ye ayi kakra na yemfa enseni nyinansi me pa cho eguso e kase ya na se ofrefo be pese obefre ya still now the lines are activated ofre na obemu a ye wosima be ye edupe na fe ya sori konwa so nti se opese oboremu a ne ntem na fe waboro na bibia ye kama Sam yenko yanim
me pa cho bedase em se ne etie ne se aban bia no oba ni team pon se obaye bibi de aboa team amfo se na be ya team amfo ho beton aban bia ni wa oba obon pai se on faili
sa
ena timamu ni kura na obon pai se aban bi mfaili no wan hwa o faili a kese no e be bo nti yese konfobon ya oti kuruma obon pai se kuru ni mbo no ya no so timbi nti ye mon pai ma e papa John Dramani ma se on faili no ye mo sa pai no ba na ye ka se papa no susu nkasa onyina campaign platforms so anya campaign platforms na wujina ye de ade na hye ne nsa ba omi ade stia na hye ne nsa nti won twika no onye ne yie na onyina campaign platform so na wakoka se big push kana taiwo
ho ne ha no
at the end of the day at the end of the day when to me anya amafo to me anya maybe say wo se na sika na wo ka se taiwo no na ye no kro se taiwo na nti na kese wo de bia wo ba wo da Ghana for because me that is why I'm looking at anya bibia because the sika na taiwo ade na ye fanya ade na ye ho ntoyen kina bi o mbetwa mu aka kire Ghana for say sika na etai ho na ebo isuiri na afa nkran na me di helicopter ni ko chinchin ye na me hu se ne ma ase no ye the big push no ye gwa akose bu amanfo nti akwan ye ntumi anya ye ho na kwa akose nti nka o kan wanu tu mu in the first place kwa na wa na so say sika say kura na wo wa anka na bibia nsi akade na obi beka obi ani hwe a wo beka
okay
nti ye say papa John Dramani mama onyina campaign platform so ye de ade na hye ne sa ye pe action nti wonye action so mo sika ne tai ho de o mine ne hyene nsa di obeya amatimamufo ho atọ wo mo no wonye ematimamufo ho ntọ wo mo if you say one kokofo na eji omo sika o de wonka
eni da so de abran ne se no ma wa hye bonu nyina nso obeye na mo ne osre Ghana fo ne timamufo nyina ne se ye mo mpaye emfanta na chi na ye bobi nso e de atai ye maame MP no obatampo ya de ye nso eden achi se de ya no mapa ni nyina be koso na biso bam de masem na wie kura de America ne say big push na ba ni nyina no de yet mamufo de ani age ho because me oti hei ono an be kan okre say in fact de ma oto abati a MPP aban bebre pa na ye akwan because enya bre bia ye year of gutters na year of fruits but a be year of gutters ye gutters nyina ba wie na kwan nsu nyina asese ndi dia na kan say benya rehemu na na nsa ban papa ba na mampani di no metutu dwa yi enti no yenim se dia waka ni nyina no ye mpa ne se 80 to 90% de ne 4 years na nso no na wa ye e de aboate mamufo a me menya so mfaso nua nso benya ho so mfaso ye da mu nyina as.
All right, yeda obi bia se e wo ha se na yemfa enchia so emma ye various constituencies.
Unity in Christ Anointed Chapel International presents another mega program for you, which is coming your way in the month of July from Monday 27th to Friday 31st of July 2026 by Archbishop Dr. I.K. Asare. Theme for the program: Just One Word. Matthew 8 verse 5. Guest speaker: Reverend Professor Emmanuel, and song ministration will be done by Minister Damso Abin and Minister Lamizi. Happening live at the church auditorium at Takman, Twimia time 7 p.m. each day. There will be live streaming on African Union TV and also on ASAGM TV. For more information, call 02024444447. God bless you.
Holy, you are holy.
Tossman Herbal and Spur Center invites you to come for all your checkup and diagnosis at his care. With several remedies for your healing and quicker recovery to all your sicknesses. At Tossman Herbal Center, we treat piles, infections, diabetes, fibroid, hypertension, sciatica, sexual weakness, and many others, and our medicines for treatment are purely organic herbs with no side effect. We also have machines to diagnose you before giving out any prescription, like the Quantum Analyzer, Sciatica Gun, Ultra-Thin Body Vibrator, Rehabilitation Gloves, and more. Visit Tossman Herbal Center at Sunyani, Chira Estate, or call us on 054-1680074. Welcome to Ice Prince Luxuries, your #1 plug for all events. We have jeans, men's t-shirts, boxers, hoodies, buggy jeans, also having a barbering shop where you can get all your classic haircuts. Look no further, Ice Prince Luxuries is your #1 plug for all your top-class events. Visit Ice Prince Luxuries at Sunyani, Chira, opposite the funeral grounds at Chira Market. You can also call us on 0546754419 or 054-920-6218.